Manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Woodruff has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Hicks comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and two strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And there's ball one. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Strike three called, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. To third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Low with the splitter, ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. No. One aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Britton's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Luke Voigt. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now here it comes.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit high and deep to right center. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Not close. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner to center field. King is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Two and two now.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away. So digging in now, Jed Jerko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. 1-1. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Britton pauses. Here's the first pitch. Omar Narvaez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A little roller toward the hole. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. Ready now, Gary Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Two and 1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The pitcher, Zach Britton, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between 2nd and 3rd now. And it's in time as he's out at 3rd as the good relay gets him.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at 3rd, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on 3rd and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Aaron Judge is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Men on 3rd with 2 down. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Luis Urias.
Third baseman,
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So now the Brewers pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
Roger.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Stanton is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Ryan Braun now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Voigt is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And the fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Brett Gardner is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. First pitch on its way. Keston Hiura is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he misses there for ball four, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Orlando Arcia is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Ground ball right side. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Narvaez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Luis Urias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Count is 1-2 now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1 the count.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's popped up. Stanton coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out not giving up.
And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. The second, but they throw it away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Christian Yelich is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3 runs already home here. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result.
Luis Cessa answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limit. Get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Gleyber Torres is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hands.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Popped him up. Jerko has a play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Luis Cessa. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. No balls. Two out, nobody on. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Ball even at 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Keston Hiura. 0-1 the count. Down and away, ball 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Swing and a liner. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Orlando Arcia is on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Ready for another shot now. Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here comes the 1-0. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Omar Narvaez earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So no run. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Kane. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Popped him up. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. In the air, down the line in left. Stanton on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Eric Sogard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Christian Yelich is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ray Black is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Brett Gardner. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And that one got a piece of him. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. A ball and no strikes. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Here comes the tying run home. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Brent Suter is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Mike Tauchman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 39, Mike Coffee.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Now that the second base.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. From the belt, the pitch. Gardner at third. Torres at second. Sanchez is over at first with one away. Swings through it for strike number two.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Yelich is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 56. Jonathan.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Holder, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Hit hard back up the middle. Stopped on a slide by LeMahieu. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Now that second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Keston Hiura comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Ball one.
That's inside.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Now the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into right field. That's a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Torres scoops it up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And that misses. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Luke Voigt would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the... Standing in, Omar Narvaez. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock to the right side.
Luis
1-1.
This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Gamble, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back. Still going back. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Lorenzo Cain is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Hicks. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the ninth that warrants getting him up.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Alex Claudio comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. A 1-1 misses off the plate. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. After it is Kane. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Torres. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with strike.